Hi everyone. So, this is a video that I never really thought I was going to make or really going to ever have to make at any point. But I guess that's just what everything's come to right now. It's no really easy way to say this apart from the fact that I'm gonna be leaving. So that kind of means I won't be putting out videos anymore, or really speaking anymore, or really doing anything anymore. So I started my channel it's gonna be 2.5 years. And when I started my channel, I really enjoyed making videos. And I met a good amount of people. At first they weren't very many, but they were enough to kind of, I guess, make it a good and enjoyable experience, because it's not really about quantity, it's about quality. And over the time, I began my channel on January 21st, 2023, was when I started, and I made my first video then. And then throughout the year, I met quite a few people throughout the year. And then it was in October, everything kind of changed. It was the 27th of October, 2023, it was a Friday. And that was the day that everything changed. And I know that's been a long time since then, but everything changed on that day in ways that I wouldn't realize. That was the day that I met Nexfan on. So when me and Nexfan first met, we started talking, and I'm not going to go into our whole story or tell our whole story, because I've kind of made videos that kind of go through our whole story, but we would fight a lot throughout the first maybe couple months, October. It wasn't much of October, but what was left of October, along with November, and there was a lot of fighting and really intense stuff in November. But in December we got a lot closer, and we started talking more, and it wasn't just fighting. We actually became closer. I thought we did. But then things just kind of got bad again, and then they started getting worse. It started really going downhill back in January 2024, so it was literally maybe 2 to 3 months that things were sort of okay and stable between us, and then things started getting really bad in January. It was kind of towards the end of January, really, and then in February we stopped talking. It was mid-February, and then we weren't really talking as much. And then through March we didn't talk in March, and then in April we sort of talked back and forth just a bit on Snap, and I was trying to just keep things okay, but somehow I just ended up ruining them again. And then we didn't talk in May or June, and then in July I made this birthday thing to him, and in August I sent this email, and his response was terrible. And then in September of last year we didn't even talk, but I wasn't really thinking about him that much in September. That was the only month that we didn't really talk or have anything at all to do with each other, but it didn't really matter. So, well, I wasn't too focused on that because my cat Shimmer was really sick during that month, and then he died on my birthday. And then October hit right after, and then after my birthday it rained for every single day for a week, and then October hit. And then all I could think about was Nexfan, because that was our month. I was like wondering whether he would remember the day we met, and then he put that M in his bio. On the day we met, he did that. I don't think it was some joke. And then I was upset because ever since I met him, like, I felt strong feelings towards him. Yeah, and then everything, we started in November. I don't know, there was this, like, email exchange between us, and it just wasn't very good, and I emailed him because I was so mad about him sort of forgetting the day we met, and then I made this video, and then it was just, we didn't really talk after that, and then in December of last year, it was a Sonic 3 weekend, and then we started talking again because he messaged me. He told me. He said to me, he told me he wanted to work things out. And he said that he just wanted to talk again and work things out. I said to him, I was hesitant, but I said, okay, we're talking, and then I was away for Sonic 3, and he said that he asked where I was, and I said I was at Sonic 3, and then we were okay, and then a week later started fighting because he said that, he said, because I was mad because he had them in his bio still, and then he started bragging, and then there's something else. Oh yeah, he spoiled the update, and then that happened, and then I got mad at him. No, and then I was like, I'm sorry, it's my fault. And then in January of this year, he said to me, I don't remember, but it was bad in January. Things were bad, and he just kept going on at me. He kept joining my server, and I just couldn't ban him for some reason. And then, oh, it was terrible. Then it went through February too, and then March. I don't remember much of it. I was trying to talk to him, and then I called him, and then it just went really badly because I had blocked him, and then I added him back. It was just so stupid, and then I called him, and that happened, and then in April we were talking to my server, and he said that oh, I don't know, we were just fighting, and I've just been really, really mad at him because I was trying really hard throughout like the months because I didn't want to lose them. I wanted them to stay forever, but I was trying to not make this happen, but I don't want to talk about what happened, like, after my last video. I don't want to talk about what happened today. It was so terrible. It was just so bad. It was so terrible, and then, but I talked to him today, and it was so terrible. It was like the worst thing ever, and I really don't know. I just really, at this point, don't know if I can keep making videos or just doing anything in general, because I've been trying to, like, find good points so I can make videos and, you know, make, like, happy videos and everything, and I've been really trying, but I just don't know if I can keep doing that. After, you know, today, like, hit the absolute limit. I'm just trying, I would always try and everything would just be messed up. So, and today, it just got messed up as well. And then I just keep lashing out at him because I'm so mad at him. Because I feel like he just keeps leaving and leaving and leaving without saying anything. I just wish he would at least tell me, you know, can we just, I need some time, can I take a break, type of thing. And I would say, okay, sure, then I wouldn't get so furious with him. But I feel every time he goes, he's never gonna come back. That's the thing. He just doesn't even say, like, oh, can I have, like, a couple of weeks just to cool off? I wish he would even just say that, and I wouldn't get so mad with him. I just can't help it. And I just generally like lash out. And I'm just gonna read real quick. Let me just get it. I'm just gonna read. I'm just gonna read what he said to me. Oh, let me just find it. Oh wait, hold on. Let me just get it. I think I got a screenshot somewhere. But I know that there are like some, before I do that, I just want to say that I know like there are some people out there like who do, I suppose, enjoy watching my videos. Like, for instance, like, let me just get this out of the way, let me just read what that's me. So, I have been back, and I'm not going to go exactly into what he said, but I was talking to him, and, like, he requested me, and he said to me, listen, I don't want you to hurt yourself, I don't like how you harassed me, no, and touch life for some fucking reason. I don't know why he's bringing touch life into this, and I haven't talked to him in like over a year. That doesn't even make any sense. And regarding Noah, Noah's always like tagging along with Nexfan for some reason. And I was really mad at Noah because he kept calling me names. And so I was threatening to like say and do stuff, and it just made me really mad as well. But he said touch life. I'm not even talking to touch life. I haven't even talked to him since March of 2024. I don't know what he's talking about. And so he says, this was 8/11. He says, listen, I don't want you to hurt yourself. I don't like how you harass me and touch life for some fucking reason. What did he do to you? So I'm gonna block you if you ever get back in contact with me. I'm just gonna ignore you because you're mentally unstable. This isn't normal. And he said some other stuff, and then he says, goodbye. I'm not gonna fuck with you any longer since I wanna move on from your bullshit. And this is what I was always trying to prevent, okay? This is what I always was. I know a majority of people actually, like, don't want me here because they've clearly said that, but to the people who, like, do want me here, I just wanted to say, like, I guess, you know, thanks for, I guess, being a part. Like, for instance, Happy, I just want to, like, thank Happy. I mean, he tried his best, I suppose. He was, there, and, you know, we did talk, and he did cheer me up a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna happen anymore, because I don't even want to, you know, talk to anybody who have anything to do with literally anything or anybody anymore. I don't want to do this. I mean, I wanted to keep making videos though, but I want to thank Warlord Infinite, because he, before those Nexfan stuff and all, we used to be like really close, and we used to like talk a lot, and we were really close. So we're not really anymore, unfortunately, but I just want to thank him for not just like dropping and leaving me like this when I'm feeling like this, because he did actually try to help. Even though things I know when things first started going bad, he did try to help, so I really do appreciate that. We did have like so much fun. Like, I would literally read through like our snap combos like, every night, because it was just so hilarious and so funny and everything. But to be honest, I can't find humor much anymore, so I know, like, there are some people who do, like, still enjoy watching my channel. There's just, like, a small bunch, but, I guess I just want to, like, thank you for watching, and, like, those who don't actually think this whole thing is a joke, so I want to thank those for that. And, like, saying, I'm so sorry. I'm just so sorry this ended up like this. I don't know what to say anymore except I'm incredibly sorry. And I was trying to make things right, and they just kept going wrong. I was trying to not let this happen. This is exactly what I didn't want to happen. And I always worried about this happening. throughout the time that we talked, I was trying different things to stop it, but that just ended up making it happen anymore, and I was trying to do this and that and something else, and it just was, it just turned into a disaster, really. There's been a lot of other stuff going on, kind of unrelated to just me and him. I don't want to really go into that, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, I can't say what's gonna happen next. I don't want to say something will or something won't. I just don't want to do that because I don't want to lead anyone into thinking one thing or another because I don't know myself. So why would I say it if I don't know? I can't say this is gonna happen or that's gonna happen because I don't know. But some insane crazy miracle would have to happen. It's not like, I just am so sorry this all happened. I didn't mean for it. I really didn't. And not just with me and Nexfan, just me, everybody. Like, it's ridiculous. And I just want to apologize because I didn't mean for things to get so out of control. Everything's just out of control. I don't even know whose fault it is. If it's sometimes I'll blame myself, and sometimes I'll blame like others. Maybe it's just a combo. But I will never forget Nexfan or be able to ever let him go. Like, because if he never talks to me again, I'll always like think about him until the day I die. I didn't want this to happen at all. I really didn't. I really did want to work things out with him, but I don't even know if it was all my fault, but I feel like it was all my fault. He said that, and he said that he never was talking again, and I was trying, and I gave him this, like, document thing, and I wanted to keep that between us again, and then he decides to keep breaking the trust deliberately, but then I don't know why he's blaming me. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. I really don't understand it. But I guess, thanks to, like, everybody who just, suddenly, like, happy and what me and Infinite used to talk more. I guess, back when me and Gamer Roy, when we were talking, when things were better, way back when I met DJ, it was better. Like, when I first started my channel, things were fine, but then I just met Nexfan and everything just went crazy. I'll never be able to let go and move on from him ever, because too much happened. It's so important to me, and he doesn't seem to understand it, or doesn't seem to care. I don't even understand why he can be so emotionless towards me, and then still knowing how it makes me feel, and then continue to make things worse. I don't understand it, because he never used to be like this, and it proves that he doesn't care as well, because he's, like, calling me, like, bad and everything. He's not even trying to, like, fix things with me. Because I would be able to, but he keeps sending pictures and calling me names, and I just wish he would stop doing that, and he just is never going to stop doing that. I wish he would have at least said, before blogging me or something, just, I need a couple weeks, or I need a month or something. If he said that, I'd be like, okay, and I wouldn't get so freaked out thinking that we were never going to talk again. I don't know why he couldn't just do that. It was just ridiculous. Because I'm, like, always questioning, it's like, always, like, on some tightrope with him, and I just got really sick of it, so I don't know. I genuinely don't if I'm going to keep making videos. I don't even know that I'm going to be here to keep making videos. So, yeah, but whatever happens, I don't know, because to be honest, I don't want to just keep going without him. I would always, like, have hope that, oh, maybe he's gonna come back, oh, maybe things are gonna change. But obviously that's not going to happen. But I had some of the best times of my life with him. I really did. And obviously some of the absolute worst. And I don't know how he can just throw it all away. I really, really don't understand that. But yeah, I guess that's it. I just wanted to say that, and I don't know if this is, like, an official, like, goodbye message, but I really don't, after knowing that we're never gonna talk again, I really don't want to keep going with anything. I want to keep making videos, but I can't. That's the thing. I want to keep doing this, but I just can't do it anymore. Especially after 10, because that hit the absolute limit. So if you watched till the end, I just want to thank you for that, if anybody has. I just hope that you understand where I'm coming from. And that if anything does happen to me, know that you can just sort of understand why. And I couldn't care less if he did, whether he wants it or not, because he keeps telling me to do stuff to myself, and he says that he doesn't want that, but I don't really care anymore. I don't know why he's so heartless. I just don't understand it, really. But I really cannot anymore. So this might be like my final goodbye video. I can't believe that he would say something like that. It's just so horrible. But yeah, I guess this is kind of like my final goodbye. And I apologize for getting so upset about everything like this. But I do try and not, because I like to make, happy, enjoyable videos. I really do like to do that, but they're not happy or enjoyable anymore. And it's literally like my worst fear. One of my worst fears ever came true, because, I was just so scared of, like, this exact thing happening that I was trying to get not to happen, so, yeah. And I also wanted to say that I'm sorry for, like, what happened with me and Rain, because things used to be pretty good between us, and then things just got all bad. So I wish that didn't happen. Everything just used to be so much more fun, and just so much more enjoyable. But now doing videos just feels overall extremely empty. I mean, I like doing Sonic videos. It's just, there's just so many terrible memories now, and so many gaps there that can't be replaced exactly, and can't be forgotten, obviously, either. So, yeah. I don't know if you'll ever see this. I am so sorry, Nexfan. I'm so sorry. Because everything is just gets out of control. I really am sorry. If you were here right now, and if we could just talk calmly and normally, just be us, I would really just give you a big hug if I could right now. I just want to say I'm sorry. I didn't mean for any of this. I wanted us to be a part of each other's lives forever. I'm just sorry that's not going to be happening. I'm sorry that you didn't want what I wanted. I'm really, really sorry for that. And I'm sorry that things got so bad. I just wish that you'd communicate to me more about how you felt. And then I could have been able to calmly communicate how I felt if you didn't shut me down, because that's why I got so mad with you. Why I am so mad with you. I don't like the feeling of you just leaving like this. It's just horrible. Just without warning. If you just at least told me we'd take a break, that would have been fine. If you just said, okay, like I mentioned, just give me a couple weeks, I'd be like, okay, I can respect that. I'll give you some space. I won't talk to you for a couple weeks. It's just so unpredictable, and that's just extremely unsettling for me, okay? And I really don't like how you do that all the time. I just sent pictures, and you never used to be like this when I first met you. I don't know what changed in you. What happened? You never used to be so horrible. As for you, Noah, you're not much better. In fact, you are no better. Considering everything. So, yeah. I guess this is bye. And I'm just sorry that things turned out so badly. I'm just was trying to make them right. But, yeah. Goodbye.